The video contains spoilers. Hey guys, Ricochet here. I am currently being beaten to death by a boy band in outer space. What the fuck is this IP? Welcome to Warframe, the single best attention deficit hyperactivity simulator and solution. Which is great, because so is this video. This game will have you play as John Frame, a child and orphan. This child has been chosen and empowered by the Void, an alternate dimension, and also God, I think, to wield unfathomable power with which we will soon be creating orphans. God, I hope you guys have families. Our Void-born being of mass destruction is known as the Operator, but also known as Drifter, but also those are two different beings, but also they're the same. Look, after 11 years, it's a little complicated. We find ourselves in the Origin system, named as such because it is the origin of all suffering. Makes sense because humans live there, along with Jeff Bezos. Across our journey, we will meet many friends, enemies, and everything in between. Including, but not limited to, a matriarchal society powered entirely by cloned slave labor. The final evolution of Amazon's mega corporation, a talking fish.
Take it, it's yummy.
He seems normal. And finally, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, I understand now. That's not a friend, that's a fucking mistake. I do not remember this chapter of the Bible. So join me on an incredible journey through space and time, where the true final boss is fashion. I mean, they're all good, I just don't know which red I like more. And also the fucking timers. Hey guys, Ricochet here, and transitions are weird. Warframe is a game about speed. You kill fast, you get missions done fast, all for the express purpose of killing faster. You see, Warframe is what is called a looter-shooter. You shoot things to have a chance to loot things, and I do mean chance. Every weapon part, every blueprint, every fucking Oricon cell is up to chance. Hey, that reminds me of something. The more kills you get, the more chances you get. The faster you kill, the faster you get chances. This all culminates to leave only one solution: genocide. If you have not killed a small zip code at the end of every mission, you have failed. And you wanna know who's really good at going fast? Gauss is my Warframe of choice for this video and the past... how many? That was 1 month. But of all the Warframes, why would I choose bunny-eared Metal Sonic? I mean, there are Warframes that straight up allow you to fly, allow you to show the Grenier what Europe was like in 1347, Warframes who bench press bookshelves, and Warframes who are hot.
Come on, dude. I play Wisp only for the
Assets, yeah, we get it.
Forgot I had Ember's ass on my ramp.
But Gauss transforms the game from fast to...
James, come back here.
Oh, yes, drugs.
Oh god, bro left so fast I couldn't even see it.
Gauss is built for speed, and as such I have built him for more speed. 6 out of 10 of my mod slots are dedicated to speed. With more on my weapons, I have even replaced some very valuable and high-ranking strength mods simply to go faster. Fuck the wasted forma. I have many problems. Gauss's first ability. Moving on. Gauss's second ability, Kinetic Plating. This ability gives me both damage reduction and energy when I am shot. Go ahead, fire away. You power your own demise. Gauss's third ability, Thermal Sunder.
Everybody clap your hands. Freeze! Clap.
Do you prefer your Grenier raw or well done? Or fuck it, why not both at the same time? What is this, Doom Eternal? Gauss's fourth ability. This is the ability that makes Gauss. It also scales off of duration, which is very good for me. This ability unlocks his full potential, allowing him to gain more benefits from his battery. And when this funny counter reaches 100, the battery no longer drains. Fully charged, Gauss can now shoot faster, reload faster, cast abilities faster, use Fire Thunder as long as he has energy. Mach Rush costs half of its base energy to use now, and Kinetic Plating never drains, allowing him to face tank a literal tank for 2 minutes. What the fuck? Warframe's arsenal is incredibly diverse, covering war crimes, I mean weapons, from the weird to the downright nonsensical. We've got guns, missiles, and missiles on pistols, dual-wield pocket rockets. I mean, what else do we put on a gun? I don't know, a fucking dolphin? You can have a magic book with an alt fire that grants you energy. Who knew that a book would be a better battery than fucking void powers? Or how about the Fenmore, a ceremonial rifle that seems more confused about its identity than I am about mine? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, well, that's just splendid. We did it, guys. We finally reworked arc guns by making them a primary. This gun was touched deep by the void, making it so powerful that building for negative crits is a good thing. Gauss takes this weapon from an arc gun to a Gau 8.
Hey, that's full auto in building, bro.
I'm not full auto, it's not full auto.
That's not full auto.
This is. That's full auto.
My personal favorite, though, has got to be the actual infinite ammo AK-47. No, really? It just does this? You're not looking at a modded game or anything, just a modded weapon. Even in space, there truly is nothing quite like good old Soviet engineering. We modify our guns by playing a variation of the Pokemon trading card game. Oh god, I might as well just throw an encyclopedia at my enemies. Don't ask me what the best builds are. All I know is I prefer building my guns for as much status as I possibly can, and if you don't, you're wrong. With a build like this, the enemy's armor is vaporized. They are throwing up, on fire, magnetized, suffering radiation sickness, constantly fucking exploding, and bleeding from several dents in their forehead all at the same time. This guy is on fire over 300 times. Why outright kill your enemies when torture is an option instead? By the way, we're the good guys. Fun fact, if you don't want to deal with this ridiculous recoil and don't have stabilizer, simply turn off screen shake. No, really, at the time of writing, this works. Perfect precision accuracy. I hope whatever god you guys worship is good at jigsaw puzzles. Now that we are equipped with enough firepower to cross off everything on the Geneva checklist, it's time for us to actually play the game. Oh no, how unfortunate. I don't want to leave the safety of the color palettes. Each planet in the system contains 1, perhaps 2 missions for you to play. I'm assuming, I don't know. I forgot how to count properly when the numbers on screen started looking like this. By the way, what you've seen thus far is considered tame. The game is supposed to look like my calculus homework. Warframe's art style is quite unique in the fact that you will never be able to properly see it. Each zone has its unique resources and characters that all provide different reasons to be there. The first of these major zones is the Plains of Eidolon, populated by the Ostrons, a humble tribe whose main industry involves harvesting the meat tower. Whoa. Why is there a meat tower? So I just looked it up on the wiki. Apparently it fucking likes it. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk off that cognito hazard, go for a nice stroll during the sunset. What's that noise? Oh, the fucking kaiju. How could I forget? Why don't we even the odds by calling in a bone Evangelion? I had no idea that Titanfall 3 would be so, pleasant to look at. You guys okay up there? Fucking pinball. The cause of every single particle effect that you are witnessing is the singular Eidolon Gantilist in this area. The only boss in the game whose primary attack is destroying my fucking retinas. Yeah, I'm gonna just let him go. We've got a lot more to see, and that already might have been too much. Welcome to Fortuna, the Origin System's smallest Amazon warehouse, home of the Solaris, people. Where the fuck is your digestive tract? Speaking with them, we come to the realization that this is what they look like. We also learn that they are practically enslaved by an evil organization known as capitalism, run by the infamous Nefarious Anonymous. And yes, that is also what he looks like. The Corpus is a cult that worships money. That is the most normal sentence I have said in this video. They pray to the void for profits, and Nef-Anio is known as the prophet of profits. They gain this profit by forcing the Solaris people to work hard labor to pay off their debt, and we, as the Tenno, dislike that. Speaking with Yutiko, we can access various bounties where we arrange a business meeting to show the Corpus what the void can actually provide, and also steal their money. That's an actual objective. We need to steal their credits to lure the target out. I'm gonna have to kill that, aren't I? The Profit Taker. Yes, that is its actual name. It is also the strongest and weakest enemy in the game simultaneously. It adapts to our attacks, requiring that we shoot it with the icon that it decides to show us for some reason. If you haven't figured out yet, Warframe is not a very hard game. You'll notice that there are quite a few characters here with a significant amount of dialogue, and with a lot of dialogue comes a lot of lore. So much so that I genuinely cannot make sense of it. And it seems that neither can the devs, so Rebecca just said, fuck it, eternalism. Everything both happens and doesn't, and is equally exist. In the simplest terms, the story in one word is Orokin. The story in 2 words is Orokin bad. Everything that happens can be traced back to the Orokin, who are just fancy humans that decided to play God, and also that asymmetric hands are trendy. The Grineer, clone slaves for the Orokin. Warframes, made by the Orokin. The Void, experimented with by the Orokin. Fucking everything is a result of the Orokin. The Void was discovered by Albert's grandpa and Trotty. At one point, they created a ship called the Zariman 10-0, which yes means that the name Tenno is a fucking pun. They sent it into the Void to colonize the Tau system. Who would have guessed that playing God would backfire? The only survivors of the incident were all of the children on board. Meanwhile, the Zariman remains as an anchor between the Void and our dimension. I hope you're taking notes, that will be on the quiz. The surviving children were granted magical Void powers and became the Tenno, who control the Warframes through a process known as transference. Warframes are people, injected with a strain of space herpes called the Helminth. Yes, that is a giant mouth at the wall. Confused? Good. We're on the same page. That is the only context you need for this video so far, by the way. I am not covering everything else because the Zariman has reappeared in our system and is destabilizing by the second. Aboard the Zariman, we find its crew, who are not alive and are definitely dead, even though they are talking to me and have thoughts and feelings. I understand what's happening in Warframe's story. They ask us to fight against the Grineer, or sometimes the Corpus. Goddamn, I cannot believe I would actually prefer nullifiers. We have to fight them in 5 separate game modes throughout the ship. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say 5 game modes? Because what I really meant was Void Cascade. We fight them in Void Cascade. We can do the other mission types, but aside from one weapon, Void Cascade is fucking stacked. Here we have some of the best and most consistent reward drops in the entire game, as well as the only way to farm focus for our operator, at least the only fun way. I prefer my eyes slow cooked as opposed to seared. Introducing the Thrax Centurion, a Void manifestation that was born out of the devs' desire to make operators relevant, so now we can only kill them with our operator. You'll find that DE loves balancing enemy abilities by taking away our own abilities. Would you stop it with the magnetic procs? At least here, requiring the operator is done sensibly and is generally fun. And if you need even more focus, then look no further than our best mistake, the Void Angel. Oh shit, I feel like I've seen this one before. Father, I must confess, heaven fucking terrifies me. After being some sent to the Conmaker manually, we can now obtain a very large amount of focus. God, this is so much better than relying on lenses. The operator can provide some major benefits to your gameplay, such as free energy, more free energy, free armor stripping if you are playing a bad Warframe, not to mention the ability to just never die. There are genuinely no limits on using Last Gasp. I like combining this with the Merchant Savior to be immortal 3 times over. Suck it, Wukong. Not to mention the game on itself is just fun. Seriously, I boot this up when I'm bored and just want to have a good time. So I hope you're ready for a montage because Void Cascade is easily peak Warframe content.
Just lost an Exilizer to possession.
Some son of a bitch is touching my shit!
And all of this exists in a constant cycle of fighting either Corpus Greed or Grineer stupidity. But that still leaves us with a question. If the Void is manifesting the Thrax, where are they coming from exactly? Duviri, a world made of wonder and storybooks. That is its actual lore. The Drifter simply thought hard enough, and now we're toppling a monarchy. It's also different from the rest of the game in that we have completely changed genres to a roguelike. Gotta say, Miyazaki really outdid yourself with this one.
Welcome phase 2.
So let's pick our frame. If you're lucky, you might get one that's fun. Each run of Duviri will grant you with a different story that I won't be paying any attention to because nobody else does. I am only here to plunder the local population of... what are you supposed to be? The Duviri experience consists of a borderline nonsensical collection of tiles and objectives, ranging from treasure hunting to farm work. You know, they're sorta cute in that outer Torah kind of way. Occasionally, these objectives will cause you to have a run-in with the local police department. Officer, hear me out. I don't play Genshin Impact.
Okay, that's according to regulation.
I simply enjoy the music.
Deadly force authorized.
Aw, fuck. The The police force consists of Dax, big Dax, and ranged Dax. And that's it. Really, really pushing the envelope here, guys. We evade them by traversing the Undercroft, the only part of Duviri where we get to play with the name's gamesake, meaning it's the only part you care about. I mean, you could do the puzzles. Sure, that's definitely a thing. After completing enough quests, the person that we were supposedly helping starts having conniptions.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
The fuck? Oh my god, they weren't fucking kidding. My boy a 10, but he is a worm. Our bunny friend gives us a hula hoop.
Holy shit, why don't we get this all the time?
This is easily the coolest part of the entire game, and it lasts 2 goddamn seconds. If you haven't figured it out yet, the Duviri experience, I mean, it definitely exists. Duviri may not make much sense, may not have much of a reason to return to it, and have a game mode that entirely invalidates it with much better rewards. But goddamn if this fight isn't a fucking spectacle. Hey guys, Ricochet here. Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today we are playing the Super Gorness Master level. So what you want to do is kill these guys, and from there it's pretty simple to take on the 2 Marauders while you're stuck in the bucket of wet slop.
Grins.
From there it's pretty simple to deal with the 4 Tyrants. Kill the Arc-Vile, and then kill the Arc-Vile, and then kill the Arc-Vile. You can also leave the Arc-Viles alive just to feel something, in case your senses are dulled like my own. Welcome to hell. I feel like I should give an arachnophobia warning for this one. That one looks, oddly phallic. The third and final of the open worlds has us exploring an out-of-hand cockroach infestation. It's so bad that the entire planet is a giant fucking meatball, which is great because, so am I. What, you didn't expect to play Gauss all the time, did you? Introducing Gauss's best buddy Grendel, who turns Warframe into, Warframe, complete with jiggle physics. I am seriously trying my hardest to not make a parasitical reference.
I didn't know I had that mod on.
Grendel is who I play when blood will no longer cut it and only flesh will do. Rolling into the Necrolist, where we meet the Rule 34 generator. I just looked up the numbers and, Jesus Christ.
Numbers, Mason.
We are here because we are trying to discover the secrets of Albert Intrati, and his assistant might have just the answer for us. Traveling to an underground basement with an abnormal amount of natural light and a very unique sense of decor. Gotta say, really love what you guys have done with the place. It just feels so warm and welcoming. Talking with Lloyd, he's human now. I'm just gonna skip past that part. We discovered that Albert's scientific methods worked a bit too well. The method, of course, being fuck around and find out. He is now being chased by the Man in the Wall, aka the Influence. And yes, this is an actual cutscene. We are here to continue his work in the fight against the Murmur, my favorite faction, because while I have no idea what's going on, I am still winning because I am just that good. We fight on against the Murmur to uncover where Albrecht went in hopes that we can one day catch a bite with the big man himself. I identify with Grendel because I too regurgitate after eating 5 guys. And we discover that Intrati decided to escape the Man in the Wall by traveling back in time. Oh yeah, there's a time travel plot, by the way. There's a lot of stuff I didn't get around to in that lore explanation. Seriously, there's so much going on here. Next thing you know, they're gonna add a fucking dating sim. What do you mean there's a dating sim? Wait. No. What the fuck is... Are we talking about Dungeons and Dragons right now? I'm losing my... It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely?
Everybody come in, everybody to the party.
Welcome to Hallvania, circa 1999. Y2K is real and that shit's got fucking hands. Hallvania is where the player realizes that Warframe stopped caring about the story years ago, where I realized I was bisexual as soon as I met Arthur.
Why does he have a face?
It's Arthur.
Get him out of here.
Defend the extractors until you find
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
What kind of hellscape
Why?
adventure are we on today?
Come here.
Get the fuck away from me.
Come here. Come here.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
Come here.
Get away from me, you British fuck.
What's wrong with British?
Get away from me.
I know what you do with your doors. And where I realized this video would be a horrible idea, so I proceeded with it anyway. Throughout the streets of Hallvania, we fight the Tekrot, which is what your parents thought playing Animal Crossing would turn you into, and the Skaldra, a normal military force. With no concept of what a Warframe is, so I decided to traumatize them with the sight of the biblically accurate angel flying through the streets. May your woes be many, and your days few. Headed by a woman named Nessie, and a man named Markiplier.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
We fight them in order to get to the bottom of the Albright mystery. I'm assuming it's a mystery. I mean, seriously, this story is a mystery to me. We fight through the Skuldra, the Tech Rot, the sentient tank.
It is. It's so strong.
Mark wants to fuck that tank, doesn't he? And we finally get to Entrade before... Oh my god, did we just actually get shot? Dies of cringe. The Drifter uses their powers from Duviri to play a Uno reverse card and keep the year 1999 in an infinite time loop. Something that our friends seem totally cool with. So cool with, in fact, that 6 of them become prospective dating partners. This is real and actually in the game. I know that sounds like a bit, but that is not a bit. Warframe is a game that I can only describe as a nonsense manifest. There is so much shit I still haven't even covered. And even with the stuff I have discussed, I don't even know if I was correct about it. Don't worry though, everything makes sense as long as you accept the fact that it doesn't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go grind for Spider Mommy.
'Cause I'm looking for a way